Hello, today I will be discussing the protection motivation theory. Motivation theory overall approaches how people cope with and make decisions in times of harmful or stressful events in life. These decisions are a way of protecting oneself from perceived threats. The theory attempts to explain and predict what motivates people to change their behavior. The protection motivation theory includes four major constructs. The first two are the two cognitive mediating processes, which are threat appraisal and coping appraisal. The second two include adaptive coping and maladaptive coping. Threat appraisal should always be addressed first because a threat to one's health should be identified before coming up with a coping assessment. Maladaptive behaviors are those that stop you from adapting to new or difficult circumstances. The coping appraisal process focuses on the adaptive responses and one's ability to cope with and avert the threat. This appraisal includes adaptive behavior. Intrinsic reward is a task you do because you enjoy it. Extrinsic reward is a task you do to gain an external reward. Response efficacy is a belief that action will avert the threat, and self-efficacy is a belief that person is able to complete the coping action. This theory is used mainly as a model to explain decision-making and action about health. For example, how will a person who has a threat of cancer respond to the suggestion to quit smoking? What are the cognitive appraisals taking place that will ultimately influence his decision? This is Bob. Bob is a middle-aged man who lost his job and turned to binge drinking. He started to binge drink almost every day and started to feel pain. He was worried that he might have liver damage and could possibly die from it. Bob visits the doctor and explains to her what the problem is. She then asks him, why did he turn to binge drinking? He tells her that he was scared because he thinks he's going to be jobless for the rest of his life. Bob and the doctor discuss possible outcomes on how Bob can stop turning to binge drinking. He comes up with ideas and believes that he is capable of looking for new jobs and replace alcohol with water or soda.